to 6 Gun Guitars Luthier Lessons video series. This is going to be the final video for the Danish oil and for the armor seal. This is the board, and in the last video we put armor seal all over it. You can already see the reflection of the fluorescent lights in the shop in there. It came out pretty nice. It has a pretty good gloss to it, which you can see, but unfortunately I think you can see it in here as well. There are some spots where the grain still needs to be filled. So this was my mistake. I didn't stay long enough on the Danish oil with the sanding to get that grain completely filled. Now I can feel, and you can kind of hear, that there's some spots where the grain really hasn't been filled and it's not a completely level and mirror finish. So in order to fix this, what you have to do is sand this right here. Sand it with 400, 320, right around there, depending on how bad it is. If they're pretty deep pits, like a couple of these are, you may have to sand with 320 just to make the work a little bit easier. You may have to sand wet too, and you can do that. That'll help. Just get a little water on there and kind of lubricate it up. What that's going to do is it's going to make it so that your sandpaper doesn't load up with chunks, and those chunks will wind up scratching, and they're not really even sanding anymore. They're just kind of scratching and marring the surface. So what you do with this is take it and you sand it down so that way everything is flat, and then once it's 100% flat, add another coat or two of the armor seal, and that'll give you your final gloss on the top so you don't have that sanded look, and you won't really have to do too much buffing. If you go straight from the sanding to wanting your finished look, you're going to have to do some buffing on it, and it just takes more time, takes more equipment, that kind of thing. But all in all, I'm fairly happy with this. I mean, we started here with just a plain old ordinary board, and like I said, this is just a piece of oak face ply. And now that we're done, I have this, which again, you don't want to send too much light your way, but very, very shiny, really nice, hard surface, stays on the top. This is a great finish for furniture pieces. It's a good finish for an instrument if you don't have the ability to spray, and it'll look really nice. But like I said, my mistake on this one was I just didn't stay long enough on that Danish oil. And staying on there and sanding, which is covered in one of my videos, will show you how to get all of that 100% full, so that way you're not spending any time on the back side like I would have to spend if I wanted this board to be a final finish. But if you have any questions on Danish oil, any questions on armor seal, just go ahead and shoot me an email at 6gunguitars@gmail.com, and I will do my absolute best to answer any questions and help you out along the way.